Chelsea Zaccato.
And I'm Natalie Heacock.
And this is Lumber Slingers.
Each podcast, we will be bringing you relevant and useful industry information, including interviews with top lumber professionals and discussion of current events in the industry.
Whether it be lumber grading, industry and market trends, or who's who in lumber, we hope to extend your current tally on industry knowledge.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Lumber Slingers. Today's hottest lumber news.
Good morning.
I'm still nasally.
That's just your new sound, I think.
Yeah, maybe
I actually am wondering, I don't remember if I told you guys this last week, but I have lost all sense of smell. So will I ever get it back? No one knows. Food tastes like shit. Nothing's good anymore.
So you can still taste something. Shit.
Yes, you're right. No, I had a cookie yesterday and I love a cookie.
Didn't taste like anything?
It was like cardboard. I was like,
Did you finish it?
No, I didn't. And Trent, and that's how you know.
Yeah.
I never don't finish a cookie. Is that proper English?
Yeah. Works for me.
I never not finish a cookie.
I
So
don't know. It could be a blessing in disguise
Nothing's
though,
good.
for someone like me that's beefy, because I could lose a lot of weight if nothing tastes good.
I know. Well, hey, if you want a
Yeah.
sinus infection, come on over.
All right. Well, maybe I'll just, send me some. You can send me some. Mail me a little sinus infection, and then, knock on wood, I'll just only lose smell. That'd be kind of good for me.
I have a good friend who just doesn't have a very good sense of taste. And he's always just said, food's not exciting to me. I just eat it because I have to. But he doesn't get that dopamine boost with food because he can't taste.
That's depressing.
That is really
Isn't that
depressing.
sad? I can't imagine a life where you couldn't taste.
It's got really
Speaking
sad.
of dopamine, Chelsea and I are going to go on a dopamine detax, Trent. You want in?
Well, wait, what
You
does
can
this
do it
entail
with
though?
us.
I don't know yet. I'm still researching.
Okay, let me know once you figure.
It does require just pretty much putting your phone down and touching grass. And
I'm
we're
fine
going
with
to do
that.
that.
I could do
I'm
that.
addicted. I have to stop. It's getting worse.
Well, it's now worse with AI. And now we have all multiple AI apps on our phones. And so you think you have social media addiction and then try adding AI to that. And everything that you run through AI, it's crazy. I was thinking of maybe just starting with Sundays. Maybe just not touching my phone on Sundays.
Well, the weekends
Sunday
are probably. What about? Yeah. See, I think I could
at
look at
all.
it.
Right. Just leaving it plugged in a room and touching grass, hanging out with my daughter
For the whole day?
for the whole day.
Boy, I don't know if I could do that.
I had a house phone at these points, so I could just be direct everything to my house phone. Then I wouldn't care at all.
I have a house phone, Trent.
What? And you're
I
talking
have a house
crap
phone.
about- wait. So you're talking crap about me and my MP3 player, and you have a house phone? Really?
Yeah.
No, they're cool again. They're cool
Really?
again.
Let me tell you how hard it was to get a house phone, Trent. They don't make house phones like they used to. They have gotten rid of all the lines. The phone lines are gone.
Are you serious?
I was like, I want a house phone with a telephone line. And they were like,
What?
no, you have to get it over Wi-Fi. I was like, I don't want it over Wi-Fi. I want a telephone wire. And they were like, no, we don't make that anymore.
So you have a really? So is yours over Wi-Fi then?
So I basically, no, mine is over cell phone towers. So I didn't do Wi-Fi because I was like, if the power goes out, the phone goes out.
Exactly.
So mine is over 3G towers. So it's like a cell phone plugged into the wall.
Interesting.
It's plugged into the wall, and then there's a device in my office, and the device speaks to the towers.
I
And let me tell you, it's very shitty. It doesn't sound good. It's not a good phone. And it's $7 a month.
See, that kind of blows my mind. You can't get an old school line. We still have them in our house because my house was built in the 70s. I don't know if they're. It has to be active still, right? Yeah, because I don't know. My dad has a home phone line, I think, still. Yeah.
I think if you have it, they aren't they're not getting rid of it, but you can't get a new one. That's
Can't
it.
get,
You're done.
if it's not wired for it, type of a thing, you're kind of hosed, basically. Huh. That's sad because, like you said, with an old school phone line, if the power's out, would that still work then, right? When the phone lines work?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they
Because
work.
they're battery. Yeah. Anyways, we're taking the iPads away from our sons this summer. They're not going to have some iPads over the summer,
Yes.
and they're already panicking.
Remember last summer, though, it went really well.
Mhm.
I feel like your kids forgot that they even had iPads and they were out front riding their bicycles and just having the best time.
Yeah, it's
probably
it's
hurt
2
at
days,
first.
2 days of hell, and then you can get
Yeah.
past those 2 days. Well, I should just detox with them.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
good idea.
I like it. But it's I mean, once you have the option to go outside and do those things and you get into that kind of a habit, to your point, it becomes easier.
Yeah,
Like,
for
right now,
sure.
it's just like everyone's just riding the high. All the kids are they can just go outside in general. There's like, last night, Quinny had her first baseball practice, and it was kind of a makeshift one because we had so much rain the past 2 nights, and so we were on a little area that was somewhat dry, but after the practice, all the kids started playing in the water and in the mud, and it was awesome to watch. Like, all the boys were, like, mud wrestling basically in the
So Trent's gone, and we're going to carry on the news without him.
Yeah, so there's some big things happening this week. First of all, lumber prices are at 5.23, up from a
Ooh,
dollar
you're
from
going
last week.
backwards. I like this.
Yeah, yeah, those are I mean, let's hit them with what they need. It's kind of flat, I would say. I mean, no big movements, but I did overhear 2 by 4, like, number 2 is really hard to get right now. That was, like, kind of office chatter that I was hearing about. People can't find it, so
I
that's
feel like my office chat, we should do like a section called office chatter. I
mhm.
feel like my office chatter is really positive, like good weather, good sales orders. Like we're getting past Q1.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's optimistic. Yeah, I feel, you know, the Montreal Wood Convention was this week, and I think supply. One of the takeaways I heard from some of the narrative coming out of that show was, supply is a concern, but also just obviously this show is in Canada, so how people are moving forward with what's going on with Canada and the U.S. and how to mitigate business with the duty and tariffs and look who's coming back. Look who is coming back.
Also, this week, interest rates are down.
Yes, and I heard a rumor that by the end of the year, they're projecting that it'll be sub 6%.
Again.
again.
For a second.
They'll go back up again.
So apply immediately for
Yep.
Christmas.
Mortgage rates declined this week to a 4-week low at 6.3%.
Wow.
Kind of a
This is
Wow.
in
it makes it sound like I mean, it was like 6 weeks ago, it was at like 5.97.
right.
Like,
I
oh,
know. Freddie Mac's chief economist said, this is a meaningful improvement for home buyers. Is it?
Depends on what meaningful is to you, but yes.
Trent, we started since you left us. We're going backwards to forwards.
Yeah. So we started with the lumber prices. Heard a little
like,
bit about what we heard,
quick.
through the grapevine with Montreal Wood Convention. I don't know if you've heard anything from anybody that you've talked to about how that went, but I also heard it was like huge this year, and they had a lot of attendees, and there's just I think a lot of excitement around that show. So
Good.
you want to put on your radar for the future.
I went a couple years ago. I mean, actually, it's more than a couple years, probably like almost, oh my gosh, it was probably like 8 years ago at this point in time. And it was cool. I liked how they had the little NOLA regional in there at the same time.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was a fun little combo event there. And I hadn't been to Quebec for many, many moons.
Yeah.
Got some
I
poutine.
like the combos. Combo events are good.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. More bang for your
A
buck.
good use of time.
And Quebec's not that
What
far from here.
what's going on with applications, mortgage applications?
Well, they increased by 1.8%.
Okay.
Earlier. Nothing major. No, I mean, yeah. And I mean, for a week, we were doing double digit up and down, which is kind of interesting. Now it's just,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just, again, going back to like the mortgage rates, it's kind of like holding pattern. It seems like a lot of people are like, man, I don't really know what I want to do. I'm not really sure
Yeah.
what I want to do here, bud.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so we touched the market. We touched
Wait,
it nicely.
it-
Now, what's going on in the industry?
fucking-
Hey, we just had a nibble.
Well, outside of the market nibble that we have, some other fun news happened this week. So I was just trying to, get a nice little cross section of some interesting things. So first thing that came out that was one of the most read articles was the Mirax group acquiring the former Errington Cedar sawmill. So that one
Yes, we heard
did
about that.
close down. I forget when it closed down. I'm blanking out now. I should know
I
this.
think it was 2019, I think is what I read.
Hopefully, it'll work out good for the area as well.
Yeah, hopefully. I remember in my early days at our company, I heard a lot about Errington Cedar, a lot of good things. They were a really well-established Western red cedar mill, and some really nice sticks of lumber came out of there. So
I wonder,
hopefully,
like, from an operational standpoint, what that's like. Like, do you just turn it back on? How
You got to dust. That's what I heard. You got to dust.
got to dust?
best I'm sure.
Probably put a little bit of oil in there,
A little oil.
and off we go to the races.
And that's why you listen to this podcast for the deep technical analysis of restarting a sawmill. Dust and oil.
Yep. Dust and oil.
That's it.
That's right.
All it takes, guys. That's all it takes. Dust and
Yeah.
oil.
But I mean, in this market and what we've seen the last couple of years in Oregon and Washington Pacific Northwest with mills shutting down, it's a bright spot to see a mill start back up. So congratulations to
Absolutely.
them. And
Thanks for keeping it going.
Patrick Lumber isn't the only one starting a mill around here.
Yeah, all right.
That's right.
Other moves that have happened over the past week was some promotions. Sierra Forest Products announced that Eric Larson is been promoted to Chief Operating Officer, and also Upper Canada Forest Products, which are affiliated companies, announced the same press release that Jeff Floyd has also been promoted to Chief Operating Officer, also known as COO.
Am I correct that there are no headshots in this press release?
Unfortunately, yeah. I was bummed about that too. You know how on this podcast we love a good headshot.
Love
But
a good
True.
headshot.
I got you. I got you. Because there's another promotion that did have a headshot, and I was a big fan of the headshot. Nation's Best.
Great headshot.
It's a great one, right? They promoted Kim Heffley to, again, COO. I mean, it's been a big week for COOs. If you're a COO and you get it, you're getting promoted to it. All right, so it's a good week for that. And so they announced that, and her headshot, awesome, love it. Like she
Oh,
looked
she's so
like
happy. I love
right.
it.
And that's why I was
Hmm.
so happy. It made me smile.
Has a great presence. Yes. Great picture. Kim, I give you a 10 out of 10.
Bingo. Like like I literally opened up. I was like, oh, I'm happy now.
Yeah.
No, like I wanna meet from her and like talk to her
I
for
know,
sure.
right?
I mean,
I
meet
think I
with
want to
her.
hug her. Like, she looks like you hug her when you
Right.
meet her.
She's
Yeah,
a
she
hugger. She's gonna respond. I am not a hugger.
Yeah, please don't touch
do
me.
not hug me when you see me in person, please.
Well, congrats to Kim. That's a huge promotion. That's awesome to see. So, especially with her 30 plus years of experience.
An awesome headshot.
She doesn't look old enough to have 30 plus years of
I know.
experience.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought the same thing too. I was like, is that possible? Okay, whatever.
Well, maybe she started when she was 10.
Yeah.
You never know, right? You never know. Some people do, a paper route. Some people start in the lumber industry. You never know. It was a whole different discussion. Another announcement that came out on a different aspect, I mean, a different complete angle is Goodfellow reported their first quarter results that had ended as of February 28th this year. So the press release are very basic. So I just want to kind of go over the high level stuff, because we're going to be getting a lot more of these as this month ends into early May, actually. So for Goodfellow, it said for the first 3 months of their quarter, they reported a net loss of $3.17 million compared to $111.2 million the previous year as well.
They list their EBITDA.
Not on here. You can go and get their full results, and that's where they broke them all down there. I mean, you'd have to actually look at their full results though to be able to get any of that.
Their explanation was excessively cold winter, elevated interest rates, high household debt, and tariff concerns weighing on construction activity, especially in central Canada. Oh, well, time to warm up, guys.
Sun's coming.
Sun is a coming.
Sun is a coming. And in the last article I pulled, I just thought was interesting because it kind of tied in what we've been speaking about recently when it comes like transportation costs and things like that. And it was from the Associated Builders and Contractors. And the headline just to give you an idea what it speaks about is oil prices contribute to March surge in construction material prices. So that's literally what we've kind of brought up the past few weeks on here. So I thought that was kind of an interesting concept for the article. So one blurb from it says that, overall construction input prices are 4.8% higher than 1 year ago, while non-residential construction input prices are 5.4% higher. Prices decreased in 2 of the 3 energy subcategories last month. Natural gas and unprocessed energy materials were also down 51.7 and 7.7 respectively, while crude petroleum prices were up 20.2% in March. Chill. There's a lot to get there, but up, and up. Yeah.
Well, it now costs me $148 to fill up my diesel tank.
Yeah, it was $60 for me to fill up my car when I was driving down to the mill and back, and usually it's $45.
What kind of car do
I'm
you
up
have?
about 15 bucks. Just like a nice little CX-5. Its name is Drake.
Yeah, I'm up $50 per fill.
You have a much bigger gas tank than me.
I just got my 2017 Toyota Camry. Reliable. Yeah, there we go. Let me a Toyota Camry. Can't beat that. And it's only going up by like $5 or $10 because it's Camry. Yeah, Camry love.
Yeah, Camry love.
Team Camry.
I want to get a Tesla, but I'm not going to do it. I don't think. I don't know. We'll see.
My biggest problem.
Okay, it doesn't sound very
I just worry about.
It's not very reassuring. Are you test driving one this weekend?
Yeah.
I love
I
that.
just actually I took my son to school this morning before we hopped on, and we came upon a car wreck. We were like the second ones there, and it was a smashed Tesla. I didn't like roll my window down like, everyone okay? Were you in self-drive mode? Just curious.
Good job for not doing that. I'm proud of you.
I actually made my son Henry get out of the car and clear a path for me because there was debris all over the road. After making
My God.
sure everything was okay. There were
Sure.
kids. The kids were okay. They were
Probably
out.
should
They had
have
their
led with that
backpacks
one.
on. I was actually going to offer. I was going to be like, "Do you want me to take your kids to school?" Because I'm like headed to the school anyways. But then I was like, "That's probably awkward. She doesn't know me. Looks like some random lady driving by."
What, like, was it just somebody, like, at a stop sign in a neighborhood street, or
No, it was like a busy country road.
my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah, and it looks like she like ran into a bush tree, like a tree, but not like a head-on tree situation. She
Mhm.
was also wearing scrubs, so she was a nurse. She's probably
Oh my
trying to get her kids
God.
to school.
Poor
That's
thing.
what I deduced from the situation from my car. I never got out.
Oh my God. Hope everybody's all right. I heard Teslas just put themselves back together, like, once they get crashed. I just
It's like press a little button, back they go.
That's fun.
Well, I know we're about to wrap up, but I think I wanted to mention this to you guys. I sit on the board for the North American Forest Foundation, and we really need help right now. So I just wanted to give a little shout out to NAF today because we have a wait list for 1,300 back to school kits, which basically just promotes our industry, teaches kids about the lumber industry, that trees are good and all the products that are made with trees and byproducts of trees. And so it really promotes our industry, the next generation understanding our industry and be curious about it and also putting it in a positive light. So, and it we have a wait list of 1,300 people right now waiting for a kit. We're fundraising money to print again. So we're asking for it's $100 for a kit is the cost. So we're just looking for $50 sponsors to get on NAV, North American Forest Foundation.org, make a donation. It's really, really simple.
A nonprofit.
501c. It's a nonprofit, so you can write it off. But we need some partners in the industry to help us with this message, or the foundation can't continue unless we can get our message out. So I just wanted to drop that really quick. We're kind of we're at a point where we really need some help. So check out NorthAmericanForestFoundation.org. Allison DeFord is the director. She's amazing. She would be proud and happy to hop on the phone with anybody if they had more questions. The website has a lot of information. So just wanted to drop that in there before we get off today.
When you say 1,300 kids, that means like 1,300 classrooms. So that's like exponential, correct?
Exponential. Yes. So we had a lot of kits when I got on the board, and we were only sending out one or two a year. We built this demand and we ran out of kits, and it's these kits are $144 to make. So we got we built the demand, and now we need to reprint, and unfortunately we don't have the funds to do so right now. So any amount will help, and that's 1,300 schools that could be learning about the truth about trees and our industry and opening eyes. I think, Natalie, your kids hadn't had a school kit, right? We
No, but
wanted to
I've
make
seen
that
the
happen.
kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very nice.
Yeah. So
My,
reach
da-
out to me if you have any questions. What's that?
my daughter's school's on the waiting list for that too.
Okay. Please help Trent
Trent, maybe
School.
if you donate $144, can you like skip the list? Can you get like first in line?
Yeah, I mean, they're all going to get printed at the same time. So, I mean, that's the sad part is
Mhm.
people have donated and they're waiting for these kits. And so it's so expensive to get them printed. It's a really great kit, but
Mhm.
What
we'll
was
get
the
there.
website again?
NorthAmericanForestFoundation.org.
I'm gonna go donate right now,
Oh my gosh, Natalie, thank you.
personally.
Oh, I love it. I love to see it.
We appreciate your support.
Of course.
Be like Natalie.
It's a good cause.
Be like Natalie.
Donate today. Oh, there's a big orange button in the corner.
Yeah, it says. "Mm." So when you get to the website there and you go to donate, you can just make a one-time donation. You can sign up for a reoccurring monthly. We have a thing called a Canopy Club where it's like $12 a month reoccurring that you can donate. We have 30 members of the Canopy Club right now. We're really trying to get to 300. So that's another option if you don't want to make a big donation and maybe you just want to put aside what you would pay for Netflix every month. They're helping the industry stay relevant and move forward. And we all care about it. That's why we're all here. And it's a really great cause.
Yes, it is.
And teachers are already spending a lot of money out of their own pocket in public schools already. And so we don't want to pass the cost along to the schools. We want them to have these kids.
Literally, teachers are angels, and
Right.
they should not have to spend any more money than what they already spend because it's amazing what they do.
Yeah. So it's a future forester, maybe a logger, maybe a professional, maybe an engineer in these schoolrooms right now learning about what kind of career opportunities they have. So thanks for letting me. I'm going to step off of my little soapbox now.
I love
Thanks
it.
for
All right.
joining us today.
Everyone have a happy Friday and a wonderful weekend, and donate to NAF.
Yes,
Donate
yes.
to NAV.
Donate.